Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin has some major liquidations, not only above the recent highs, but also unfortunately below the recent lows. That's why most will likely get liquidated very soon. Let me show you. You're going to see that our golden Fibonacci ratio we have talked about for the past couple of days unfortunately was not respected. Bitcoin clearly broke our golden pocket towards the upside and got a rejection at the next Fibonacci retracement level at the 0.786. But why so? Usually, when we talk about our Fibonacci levels, the golden pocket is the one that is providing the biggest area of resistance. But Bitcoin went higher simply because another major liquidation cluster was simply slightly higher than our golden Fibonacci ratio. Zooming in right now on the 1 week time frame, what you're right now going to see, Bitcoin got a push towards the upside directly into the liquidations cluster right here, where we liquidated approximately 180 million of short positions. And as of right now, it really proves my point. Liquidity is something that really moves the market. And usually we are going to go in the direction where most people are going to get liquidated. That is right now why we really once again need to zoom out on the 2 week time frame, because I really want to share with you where Bitcoin does have its biggest liquidations, and also a liquidation cluster slightly higher is also aligning beautifully with another major golden Fibonacci ratio. Now, if we right now want to be as objective as possible, we simply need to pay attention towards the biggest liquidation price target, which is going to be below the recent lows. Literally, if Bitcoin is going to go below 107.1 thousand US dollars, we are going to liquidate approximately 267 million of long positions from the entire crypto market. So the biggest magnet right now on Bitcoin is below the recent lows. And if you right now look at this, right, technically speaking, we do have a higher probability of seeing another push towards downside. Later in the video, actually, I'm also going to share with you what has been happening in the order flow right here, because it's not actually as bearish, but nevertheless, if Bitcoin right now does see a push down below our recent lows right here, is going to be our biggest liquidation cluster right here, which is definitely going to be some kind of a bearish Bitcoin indication. But right now, looking at our two other liquidation clusters, the first one is going to be at 114, and the next one is then going to be at $116,000. Why are also both of them right here such important levels for Bitcoin? Simply because both of them are aligning with another major and a very important golden Fibonacci ratio. We are going to extend our Fibonacci retracement tool exactly towards this specific high, and what you're right now going to see, another golden Fibonacci ratio coming in exactly above the recent high, exactly where Bitcoin also does have another major liquidation cluster. So what we can right now say, if Bitcoin does right now get another push up, this area right here is simply then going to be another very important price target you should really pay attention to. And of course, simply if this specific high is going to be broken towards the upside, what we can then say, Bitcoin for the past couple of days clearly has been forming brand new lows right here, lower high, lower low, lower high, another lower low. If we are able to take out the liquidity above the recent high, this right here is actually going to mean bearish market structure was broken, and we can then be potentially expecting some kind of a higher low and continuation towards the upside. And of course, if you right now look at the pattern that Bitcoin can form potentially, if we right now go higher, it is simply going to be another left shoulder, head right here, right shoulder, and is going to give us an inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is actually a major reversal pattern on the Bitcoin price itself. That is right now also why I would really appreciate for you to smash up the like button, because 1000 likes are really possible. And also tomorrow, make sure you have notifications set, because yes, I am reopening my free VIP Discord group, and it's going to be limited only to the first 200 people. So good luck to you tomorrow. Right now, let me also talk about not only the order flow right here, what other people are doing in the market, but also we need to take a look at the Achler stochastic CG oscillator, the indicator I found out about from one of the Korean traders because it's actually a very accurate one. Going right now with the Achler stochastic CG oscillator on the daily time frame, you're going to see that at the moment Bitcoin is trading at the overbought area. Now, of course, we like to look at the data as objectively as possible. So that is right now why I want to right now share with you the last few examples. This specific indicator also hit the overbought area. Right here, we were at the overbought. Bitcoin got some kind of a very small push towards downside. Also right here, we hit the overbought area, push towards downside. Overbought right here, push towards downside. Overbought right here, of course, also another push down. So it really does look like that usually once we are being overbought on our Achler stochastic CG oscillator, it is going to be some kind of a bearish Bitcoin indication. Yes, if we are right now zooming out on the weekly time frame, it really does look like we are still curving down, and potentially next week we are going to hit the overbought area. But talking about right now probabilities, bigger liquidations are below the recent lows. This right here is some kind of a bearish Bitcoin indication. And please do not forget, overall speaking, we are still moving in a downtrend. On the 4-hourly time frame, it really does look like exponential moving averages are saying to us Bitcoin is moving in an average downtrend. On the 2-hourly, we are also in a downtrend. On the 1-hourly time frame, yes, only a couple of hours ago, we were able to get the bullish cross right here, which means that technically speaking, at least on the 1-hourly time frame, we are in an uptrend right here. So do not get me wrong, locally speaking, I still do think Bitcoin potentially can continue slightly higher towards the upside, but to be honest, at least as of right now, we simply cannot get super bullish just yet. Yes, I do remain in my long trades on Bitcoin, on XRP, and also on SUI, but if we are going to drop just slightly lower towards the upside, Bitcoin does have even better price targets, and not only Bitcoin, also Ethereum. So that is why if we are right now going to go just slightly lower towards the upside, take even more liquidity below the recent lows, liquidate even more people from the entire crypto market, for sure, not only we can be looking to add something to our positions right here, but also to fire many other long positions, not only on Bitcoin, but also on the entire cryptocurrency market. So probably right now you're wondering what is the best price target you should right now be aware of if Bitcoin does go lower. We already know right now that if we do go higher, this area right here is going to be our next major price target because of the next golden Fibonacci ratio. But what if we go lower? In that case, I would simply go with the trend-based Fibonacci extension, going from our swing high back towards the swing low, back towards the swing high, paying attention towards 1-to-1 Fibonacci extension price target, coming in at 106.3 thousand US dollar area. This specific level is also going to be another important level because surprisingly, or maybe not, is going to come in exactly below the recent low, where of course, once again, a lot of people are going to get liquidated. Now, also, even if we are going to drop just slightly lower towards the upside, slightly lower, Bitcoin also does have another liquidity level at 104.6 thousand US dollar area. So, in my opinion, the ideal scenario is literally staying exactly the same as for the past couple of days. Ideally, I still want to see another push towards downside, for Bitcoin to hit another major Fibonacci price target right here, for us to hit our major liquidity levels right here, and of course also for us to feel even bigger long positions on the entire crypto market. A lot of people, if you're going to go on Twitter, and also of course simply if you pay attention to the crypto fear and greed index, only a couple of days ago we were in the fear area. People are fearful. A lot of them are expecting much lower price targets on the Bitcoin chart itself. But overall speaking, I would still like to go with a long position because knowing that on higher term time frames, we are as of right now still seeing a major hidden bullish divergence. So right now, an ideal scenario is still going to be we take the liquidity below our recent lows and then pump it literally straight towards another all-time high. That is right now why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free bonus using the second link down below, because right now on Bitunix Exchange, there is no KYC, no VPN, and only after you register and after initial deposit, you're going to get a 20% deposit bonus, but also when you're going to open up your first trade, you're going to get 10 USDT completely for free. This specific campaign is right now valid only for the next couple of days, and make sure once again that tomorrow you're ready for the video because we are reopening the free VIP Discord group. Right now, let me also talk about what has been right now happening in the order flow. What other people have been doing in the market for the past couple of hours right here. Higher lows are being formed on Bitcoin, while the CVD indicator is as of right now seeing a push towards downside. So this right here, yes, it is actually going to be some kind of a bullish Bitcoin indication, because it means bullish absorption is as of right now taking place on the 30-minute time frame. Additionally, what if we right now go with the RSI indicator? On the 1 hourly and also on the 2 hourly time frame, you're going to notice that we are forming lower lows on the RSI, higher lows on Bitcoin. So this right here is also going to be a hidden bullish divergence on the 1 hourly and 2 hourly time frame. So yes, if you look right now at the absorption that is right now happening, if you look right now at the RSI that is right now forming a hidden bullish divergence, both of those things are going to be bullish indication for Bitcoin. So that is why I still want to be already in my long position in a case we are already going to go towards another all-time high. But once again, ideally, I still want Bitcoin to grab some liquidity below our recent lows. We wrecked even more people and then potentially do see a push towards the upside, literally straight towards another all-time high. So the plan right now is staying very simple. If the opportunity is going to be offered to us, if the market is going to commit to us, we can be looking for brand new long or buying positions exactly below the recent lows. If we are already going to go higher, of course, we are already going to be in a very nice profit, but just note, Bitcoin definitely does have its first bigger area of resistance at approximately 113.5 thousand US dollars, where of course, not only there is a golden Fibonacci ratio, but of course also many people are going to get liquidated. That is right now why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free bonus using the second link down below. Make sure you register, deposit, and simply claim your free 20% deposit bonus. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.